So hey guys, welcome back to the new video. This is Arpit and in today's video we're gonna continue from the part which has been left earlier part. Okay. So in the last video we have covered this video read part. Like we are just checking that how video is being read from your webcam of the laptop or computer and how it is being processed and how the video is being stopping. So in today's video we're gonna see that how the laptop camera or webcam is reading our face data and storing it in an array to like detect further. Okay, so this file face data consists that how our face data is being storing in the memory of computer, and we will process it later when we are doing face detection using KNN algorithm. Okay, so let us get started about it. So I will explain you line by line that what each line is doing. So let's get started. So first we import two libraries like OpenCV and NumPy library. OpenCV to like read the camera feed or open the camera, and NumPy has basic array operations and some more operations. Okay. So by this line we are just opening our webcam, and in this variable cap our webcam is being storing the data is being storing in this cap. Okay, so after that we are using, like in previous video I've shown you a hard cascade classifier that is classifying the facial components of the face. Okay, so we have just imported this hard cascade classifier in this variable, and like this is the location of hard cascade classifier. So before starting the project, just see here, it is in my D folder, D drive, and this folder. So this hard cascade classifier file, we will just download this from the internet. It is easily available on GitHub. So just download it, or I will give the link in the description. Okay, you have to store this hard cascade file in this directory only. So like, just wait a second. So in my D drive, I have a folder called Face Recognition Project, and in this folder, I have this file, Har Cascade Classifier file. Okay, this is Har Cascade Frontal Face. So you have to just download this file only, and this is the mainly classifier we are going to use here. So we have just imported this classifier here in this variable. So let's move forward. This skip variable just means that I will explain you this later when we are just using the skip variable here. For now, just ignore it. And in this face data array, this is basically a list in which we will be storing each face data. Okay, so don't be confused. You will get a clear understanding later when we are proceeding towards it. And this dataset path is face dataset. So this means that the faces which we are storing has to be downloaded or has to be stored in the computer's memory. Okay, so like if I open my camera and store my face, so my computer has to download that face and store that file in a particular folder, right? So I have just created this folder here. So as you can see that in my D drive, I've created a folder face dataset by this line. Okay, and this face dataset contains all the files that has been read through my camera. So if I open it, I have just I have just recorded my face and given my name to this, like anything, and this every data of my camera feed is stored in this data folder, in this folder. Okay, so let's move forward. So like when we open our camera, then we will enter our name there, as I have just shown you in the previous video. When we open the camera, we enter our name, and after that video starts recording and our face is starting getting recognized and feeding the camera. Okay, so we are just giving the input that when we open the camera, just enter our name, and in the console, this dialog box will appear where we have to enter our name. Don't worry, I will just play this video, like when I play this code, then you will see that what this line is actually doing here in the console. Okay, okay, so let us just now play it once. So when we play this file, then in this console, you can see that here it is coming like enter your name. like enter the name of person. So when I write my name here like this and press enter, then the camera will open. Okay. So as of now, I'm just stopping this program. We'll do this later. Okay. So I've just shown you that how it is being appeared in the console. Okay. So let us move further. So now we are opening our camera and we will store our data feed now. Okay. So in a while loop, which is always true, we are just doing this code. So let me just explain you that what we are doing here. Okay, so this red comma frame is equal to cap read means that red is basically a boolean variable which just check that camera is open or not, and frame basically captures the is a variable where we are defining our camera. Okay, so and here we are just checking that if the camera is not open, then just continue and don't do this iteration. And this lines means that we are just converting our like initially we will be having a colorful image, like we all are colorful, right? So initially our images are RGB image, and in Python we just like RGB, like we write BGR instead of RGB every time. So in this line we are converting our RGB image to a grayscale image. Okay, and to convert that we use this type of syntax like cv2.cvt color and frame, which is storing our camera feed, and cv2.color bgr to gray. Bgr to gray means we are converting bgr like it means RGB. We are converting RGB to grayscale. Okay, so this is a syntax. So our gray, so initially we are having frame. In this frame we are having a colorful image, and now in this gray frame we will be having a grayscale image. Okay, so grayscale, we have converted it to grayscale image because in KNN algorithm it is much easier to like understand a grayscale image and do the algorithm, like do the functionalities in grayscale image. It is much easier than a colorful image, and it doesn't affect the output. Output is much better in grayscale. Okay, so when we are processing grayscale. Okay, so let us move forward. And this line like faces is equal to face cascade dot detect multiscale. Okay, so I'm explaining the parameter that is used here. So this is a gray frame that is we just created here, and this is a scaling factor. This is the number of neighbors. Okay, so let me just give a comment here like frame name, parameters of frame name, scaling factor, and number of neighbors that we define by k, and just we write number of neighbors. Okay, so number of neighbors is basically used in KNN algorithm. If you don't know the KNN algorithm for now, just skip this line. I will explain the each and every functionality of scaling factor, k, and the whole functionality of this line later when I will be explaining the KNN algorithm, because you will get a clear understanding then. Okay, so just let me give you a quick overview that what is the scaling factor. So initially, if our image size, if we scale down our image to 1, then if we are doing 1.3, then simply means that we are just shrinking our image to 30%. Don't worry, I will just explain you this step later when we are doing KNN algorithm. So for now, let us move further. So in this line, we are just checking that if faces length equal to 0, like if this um, if this face is equal to 0, then just continue. We don't have any face here. Okay, so as of now just understand that this line, like this function just returns you the coordinates of the face captured. Like if I open my camera and the camera will capture my face, then this function will return the coordinates of my face, like top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. Okay, so all the coordinates will be returned by this function to this faces variable. Okay, so this lines, this function is only doing this is just telling the coordinates of faces to us. Okay, okay, so the next part we will cover in the next videos, so just revise it and I will share the code in the description. Okay, bye.